And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Throws to second. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Missed with a changeup. Ball one. Stays alive. And that skips in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Man at second. Here's a high chopper. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. 2 down, nobody on. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And he went around. Rule the swing. That one's upstairs. Ball one. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Jump throw on the money. Nice play. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Out towards right center field. Trout on the move to the gap. And there's one away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Willie McGee. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Delgado now at the plate.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
That is the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Moniak under it. And there's one away. Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. And there's a foul ball. No score here in the second. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And a swing and a miss. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Mike Trout. In the air to left center. McGee on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in New York, now the left fielder, Mickey Moniak. Towards first, Sheets. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Joe Adell. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Tapped softly on the ground. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Kevin McGonigal. Swing and a miss at a slider. Fouled off left side.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Up the middle, De La Cruz. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here is Chris Bryant. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Stepping in, Garrett Anderson. Bryant. Fires over to first. And that. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
This to center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Acuna. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Here's 0-1. Swings through that one. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Man at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away. Next is the DH. A switch hitter. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Going. Gone. All muscle to center field. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-0. Now a high fly ball out to left center. McGee settles underneath it, and there are 2 outs. Kevin McGonigal digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Next offering upstairs. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So man aboard, and now a chance for Shea Langoliers. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's a 2-0. And a foul ball. Outside low. Ball 3. And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Struck him out swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back in the Bronx. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Slider right there. That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. Trout under it. Takes it in for the out. So back to the top of the order. And now Will Smith. Fly to center his first time.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Handles, throws to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Willie McGee. That's towards center. Trout in and to his right. That is the inning. Back in the Bronx, digging in, Gavin Sheets. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. And a swing and a miss. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And they'll do it again.
Ball inside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now batting, Mike Trout. Comes up empty. Chopped out towards short. McGonigal on the run. Throw to first. Got him. Bottom 4 leading off, Carlos Delgado. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Back foot slider struck him out. So digging in, Mickey Moniak. Hard hit left side. Sends it over to Sheets. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Now batting Joe Adell. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. That catches the corner. That one missed. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little.
In the dirt, blocked. The 1-0.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Out towards right center field. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the fifth. Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. Hammered, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here. Acuna now, number 78 on the pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. On the ground to short. Throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So now with one away and a man at second. And now the DH in the dirt. Oh, 1 down. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. On the ground right side. Slings to first in time.
So important to really lock in on an at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Bryant stand in here, takes ball 1 low. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Nope, outside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2-2 down. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. In the dirt. He picks it. And that's a great play. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Bryant now. Late swing fouled off.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Got him. 1 away.
Now batting for Anaheim.
Garrett Anderson, the next to hit. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
That's a ball.
In the air to left center. Happ on his horse. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Top 6. Digging in. Kevin McGonigal. First pitch swinging. McGonigal. Just 21 years old. And he was a 2nd-round pick in 2023.
Ball.
Base knock right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough. And
runner on the move, pitches low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner goes again. Pitches high. Throw to third. He's safe. Foul ball there. Runner at third, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Late with the swing there. That's to third. Bryant slings to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Drilled out towards left center field. Takes it in for the out. So up next, Ian Happ, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one almost got him. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. That one misses, and it's 2-2. Got him looking. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the batter now will be Will Smith. And that is out of play.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Sends it over to Sheets. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. And now here is Willie McGee. Foul ball. Out to short, De La Cruz. And now 2 gone.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Delgado in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Ripped on the ground to second, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's Mike. So they turn to their closer, Raleigh Fingers.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Pitch misses. Full count now. Got him swinging. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. He's 2 for 2. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now the 0-1. On the ground to third. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Lead runner around second. Lead runner holds at third. So two runners in scoring position and just one out. Devin Williams will take over here.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. McGee takes it in for the out. 2 down. Back to the top of the order. Here's Chris Bryant now. That one fouled hard the other way. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Josue DePaula. Two runners in scoring position with two away for him. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run across. Another comes in to score. It's 6-0.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
McGonigal in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late on that fastball.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Hard liner. And that is that. Mason Wynn into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Moniak, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And there's one down. Now here is Joe Adele.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And a swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
That one to first. Sheets takes it to the bag. Two gone now. And the batter will be the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. First offering way inside, almost got him. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. In the air to left center. Trout on the move to the alley. And that will end the inning. Back in New York. Ready to begin the eighth. Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level.
Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe. Here's the cleanup hitter, Gavin Sheets. In the dirt, but kept close. Ball to strike. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. Man at second. Right side, hard hit. And he's out on the tag. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs. On the ground, Edwards. Fires over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here's Trout. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that's going to kick into the corner. So Trout comes up with the knock. The throw into second. But he's in there easily.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. That ends the inning. Back now in the Bronx. On to the bottom of the 8th. Chris Bryant now at the plate. De La Cruz. In plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. And next is the designated hitter, Garrett Anderson. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Coming on is Happ. He's there to make the catch. Now at the plate, Xavier Edwards.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in New York, all to start the 9th in this one. Ronald Acuna Jr. digs in now. That's in there. 0-2. Duran, a 6'5" righty, 28 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Number 86 in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second, and he's out. Comes up empty. Hacks and misses. It's back in the Bronx. Bottom 9. And Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
It's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Smash that one.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Langoliers aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Now, Carlos Delgado. For 3. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Pete Alonso.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the left field. Mickey, pinch hitter coming on. Brady House. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. Headed for the plate. In to score from first. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. That finishes the evening's action. 7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here I go, coming live again from the home of the drag races. Let me add, cops never had races. But that right there was another page. We'll turn that later on. I ain't got nothing but a few minutes here. Let me bring y'all to my home. First, let's stop by the candy store, but then shop for a bag of treats. It ain't California, but it's Carolina. Never tastes bad to me. And I guarantee you when the session ends, we'll need a so I take it down.